Hello, everybody. What story are you telling yourself? What are you making up in your mind about your situation and what's possible for you? I want you to sit on that for a second and reflect. Where are you? What are you telling yourself? Are you someone who maybe feels that they have failed in life or in a relationship? Are you somebody who feels that maybe you don't deserve a healthy relationship? Are you somebody that is believing the lies that nobody's going to want you because you have children or whatever the case may be? Are you someone who is believing all of the negative, hurtful things that somebody has said to you over the years? Where are you? And what are you telling yourself? And what are you believing? More importantly, what are you feeling? I made a video in the past about being lazy and it not really just being a physical aspect of laziness. I mean, that comes along with it, but when we say that you're lazy or, ask, are you being lazy? It's more of an emotional standpoint, right? Where are you emotionally? Because if you're allowing your emotions to run the show and you're not happy or you're going through pain or you're stuck in some type of situation and you don't know how you're going to get out of it, whatever the case may be, a lot of times when we feel like that, we are being lazy because our emotions are running everything. And we don't feel like getting up. You don't feel like going, for a walk or to work out or even to work, right? Some people get so depressed that they can't get out of bed in the morning. And that is such a terrible place to be. And I can totally relate. There are times when I found out that I was pregnant and I was going through my separation and transition in life that I didn't know how I was going to get out of bed in the morning. I felt depleted. I felt like the life was completely sucked out of me. And I didn't know how I was going to make it another day. And I remember, crying myself to sleep at night saying like, God, I can't do this. I felt that I couldn't do it anymore. And I was just praying for the strength to hold on and praying for things to change. And, lo and behold, they do, and they will change. We just have to hold on long enough for that to happen. And a lot of times to realize that we cannot let our emotions run the show and that you have to find a way to mentally overcome those things and to talk yourself into something, even if you don't feel like doing it. I have dived really, really deep into self-development over the last few years, and one of the most beneficial things I have ever heard and learned and began to implement in my life is the 5-4-3-2-1 rule. And if you're not familiar with who made that rule up or where that came from, it's from Mel Robbins. She's an extraordinary woman, and she was doing a video or a message rather on this 5-4-3-2-1 rule. And it's something that she uses when she's going to, speak in front of like thousands of people or have to go to the gym or whatever, that there's whatever's going on that she needs to do something that she necessarily doesn't feel like doing at the time. She just has set this stage in her mind where she's like 5-4-3-2-1, go. Like you don't even think about it, right? You just go. Because when you do think about things, sometimes we can think ourselves out of things and overthink things and overanalyze and all of the crazy things that go along with all of that. And I have definitely been guilty of that a lot in my life. So now I use that rule, even in the morning sometimes if I feel like sleeping in or I don't want to get up or it's raining or whatever the case may be and I'm tired. There are times I have to do that and use it even to get out of bed, which It's funny because I was talking to my driver one day, and I was telling him about that rule, and he's like, yes, I do that in the morning sometimes to get out of bed. I was like, that's genius. So I started doing it too sometimes, because I don't know if I'll ever wake up in the morning and be like, yes, I'm so excited to get up today. That's a dream. I would love for that to happen. But there are some days that I'm just like, oh, it's so comfortable here. I don't want to get up yet, just 5 more minutes, right? And that's a great time to start your day like that. One of my coaches had told me to try to go to bed earlier or set my alarm for later, because when I'm fighting myself in the morning and I hit snooze a few times, that I'm starting my day off with a loss. And that's not a good way to do things, right? You want to start off with wins. You want to end with wins. Of course, every day is not going to be like that all day, but that's the goal, right? And if there's times in our life where we can shift to try to make that happen more, like setting our alarm for later, going to bed earlier, things like that, then it's really important for us to do so. So just little things like that help. And every day is a journey. Every day is a chance for you to learn something new and to implement something that's going to help you to become the person that you're aiming to be, and to be able to receive the life that you're aiming to have. So I just wanted to check in with you guys so you can check in and find out where you are. What are you telling yourself? And give you a couple tips to help you in the process. I love you. I hope all is well. And I hope you know you are so amazing. Have a wonderful day.